Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And we are watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek, we got some of Kirk's past, and that was great. That was really.
It was very nice to see, and like I said, I always like learning more about Captain Kirk.
Yes, yeah. So actually last time, it's worth mentioning, there was a little mix-up in our episodes. So you actually saw the title of the one that we're about to watch.
Not that I could really recall.
You don't remember, which is a good thing. But we are about to watch Wolf in the Fold.
Wolf in the Fold.
Wolf in the Fold.
That could mean a lot of things.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping it means some kind of like traitor on the Enterprise or something.
I mean, that's my immediate thought.
Yeah, but hey, who knows? I guess we'll find out. We're about to get into post-episode thoughts in a second. Be sure to join us then. We're about to watch Wolf in the Fold. So, did Scotty still kill those women? Like, I get it. He was possessed by Jack the Ripper.
Or,
which, if you haven't seen this episode and you're watching this video, it's a wild fucking episode.
Right.
Scotty is possessed by Jack the Ripper.
Possibly. Like I just want to put it out here before we get much further.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's two options here. Either Scotty was possessed by the ghost of Jack the Ripper, to put it as bluntly as humanly possible.
Uh-huh.
Or our Jack the Ripper character,
Hengist.
Yeah. Became his, on not physical form, like the energy form, reappeared in his physical form, knocked out Scotty the first two times, killed the two women, energy formed back, and then became physical again.
Uh-huh. I guess.
So,
I guess.
Those are really the only two options.
Yeah. Because otherwise, I mean, look, I get it, he was possessed, but he just fucking killed those women.
Right. Because if it wasn't him, it was Scotty.
Yeah. Like, I am baffled. But at the same time, I really love the sort of campiness of this episode. I don't know. I thought it was really fun.
I mean, I enjoyed watching it, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. It's written by the same guy that wrote Cat's Paw, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Also, as we mentioned, I think we mentioned it back in that video. Psycho.
I believe we mentioned this. If we haven't, we're mentioning it now.
Yeah. But anyway, like, I don't know. I thought it was really fun at the same time, though. I gotta talk about Hengist, though, because we briefly mentioned him already. But, like, Hengist is played by an actor named John Fiedler, who was Piglet for Disney for a long time.
Yeah, like the original Piglet.
Yeah, like up until his death, long time. And like, I don't know, he was the best thing about the episode.
Oh God,
he's got right away, he's going to be involved in the murder somehow. Like you could just see from his performance, you could see his role in the episode. You're like, okay, he's going to be involved in one way or another. And
it's a murder mystery with like three subjects.
Yeah.
That aren't Scotty.
Yeah. I mean, Scotty's one of them. It's obviously not going to be Scotty, even though I guess if we're right, we could be wrong.
We could be
wrong.
But
if we're right, Scotty still killed two women. Right? he's still committed murder. But anyway, so this all happens. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, we meet Hengist. There's this weird moment where Lieutenant Tracy beams down from the Enterprise,
right?
And she like nods to Hengist for a second as if she's like in on the murders or something.
Right.
And I'm like, what? But she's still murdered. She's still a perfectly innocent bystander that still gets murdered.
Maybe the implication is like he's making his next mark.
Maybe? Like just, I don't know, being nice, like nodding to people around you. I don't know, I guess that's what it is. That's what it's gotta be. It can't be anything else.
It can't be that she's in on it. Why would she be murdered?
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, like, this episode's so fucking weird. I love it.
Okay. Collect your thoughts.
I can't collect my thoughts. This episode was so fucking weird. Oh my god. So fuck, like, okay. So, before the episode even begins, there's this whole thing where, like, Scotty, like, hit his head really badly, so he's already, like, sort of, like, woozy or whatever.
If I followed the opening, like, banter between our three Enterprise crew, it's that Scotty was part of like a team or a mission, that he was hit by some kind of explosion that was handled by like a group of women or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and apparently now Scotty hates all women until he goes to a bar where he sees this woman dancing, and he's like, okay, women are fine, I guess, which is certainly a message. But no, like, it starts out kind of funny like that. But also, I mean, like, the dance scene is like, what, the first 2 minutes of the episode?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it doesn't stop for a long time.
It's not an unreasonable amount of time.
Yeah. We also have Jairus, and is it Sibbo?
Sibbo, that's
his wife, Sibbo.
Yes, that's, I believe they said it.
Who performs seances, I guess.
She's psychic.
Yeah,
she's psychic.
Yeah, and so I really did love the seance scene because once again, this is directed by Joseph Pevney, who's just been crushing every episode he's been working on. I loved the seance scene. I thought it was so cool.
It was very well done.
The way it was shot, the way it was edited, music, it was fucking awesome. Yeah, really great stuff. But like I said, highlight of the episode is Hengist. John Fiedler is just this really just like calm, soft-spoken, nervous little man. I said calm and nervous, soft-spoken, nervous little man. And we learned that he was like on Rigel 4 at the time that these like murders were going on, and and so they're like, okay, could we at least just like interrogate you just a little bit, please? And not before, of course, interrogating the first woman that dies, the fiance and her father, I guess.
Yeah.
I kind of loved her father, who was just like, I don't know, he was just pissed at everything.
Well, I mean, reasonably so.
Reasonably so. He wasn't even like sad. He was just pissed. He was just mad all the time.
But I love how we got to like the state at which we establish what happened. Like, we go through this whole rigmarole. We talk about the seance and how she said a couple of names, and they translate them back through history. And then one of the first one is Jack the Ripper. Back to Jack the Ripper, of course. Yeah. And this making any sense. Yeah. Like, so if we followed that, like, this is how we conclude Scotty killed those women.
Yes.
The energy spirit.
Yes. It was the legit Jack the Ripper in the Star Trek universe.
Yeah. I think it goes that he's supposed to, like, have possessed somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's some poor innocent person in society.
Yeah.
Who murdered. Well, I don't even know how many people Jack the Ripper actually murdered.
I don't know. But also, this is also one of the only episodes where we get a name drop of the title within the episode. Although it's not quite there, because Spock is talking about the people in Rigel 4, and he's like, you know, the person murdering those people would have been like a wolf in that fold. I thought it was funny. But anyway, I love this bit where like Hengist is like revealed to be Jack the Ripper or whatever. He like tries to like fight off the Enterprise, and Kirk punches him, and he's just fucking dead. And then he just gets up later on and holds a knife to this yeoman's neck, and they just, oh my god, I love it. They take him, they like beam him down to this planet.
No. They're deep space. They beam him into deep space.
Yeah. I don't know. Such a wild fucking episode. Also, Sulu showed up for a bit to be the beautiful energy that George Takei always is on any of these episodes. Because I guess in order to stop the energy from taking over the crew or fucking with them or whatever.
Right, like it kills with fear, so everyone's getting a sedative.
They tranquilize all of them, and it makes them just like really like loopy and woozy. It's just funny. And George Takei is like the first person we see this happen to. And he's so good. And of course, eventually happens to Dr. McCoy as well.
Right,
which brings another beautiful DeForest Kelly performance.
I remember how he mentioned that Jack the Ripper threatens the yeoman.
Yeah.
When he does, he goes, "Stop! You could hurt somebody with that."
He's so good. He's so fucking good. And then, after we deal with Hengist, then, we get, I love our little zinger scene at the end here, where fucking, McCoy is like, well, like, he's like, it could be a while. I gave it to it could last like 4 to 5 hours. I used a pretty strong dose. And, George Kirk is like, well, I was here to relax. And well, hey, Spock, you know, we're the only two lucid ones. I can take you to this cafe where the women are...
Spock gives
Never mind.
And Spock gives him like the eyebrow raise.
Walks away. Not a very feminist episode, but hey, I mean, it was it was good. It was good. I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was very fun.
It's fun to watch with potentially problematic ending.
Oh, most
where
definitely.
Scotty could have killed at least 2 people.
I'm telling you, man.
And gets away with it.
So funny. I can't get over that. I feel like I'm gonna be like referencing that. Like every time I see Scotty, I'm like, oh, here's Scotty, the convicted murderer, or not convicted murderer. He got away with it.
I think I joked about it before, like, but obviously didn't pan out. I joked like they go through the whole rigmarole of proving it wasn't Scotty. And then they get to the ship and it's Scotty anyway.
You've used the word rigmarole twice in this video.
Have I?
So I'm going to cut this off now. Be sure to join us next week when we continue Star Trek the original series. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye.